reality you experience is nothing more than a projection shaped by your mind, as stated by Jacobo Grinberg, the visionary scientist who explored the mysteries of human consciousness. Our perception is a fabric created by the interaction between our beliefs and the quantum field that surrounds us today. We are going to talk about the best time to reinforce that interaction and change our reality. Close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself this question. What would you do if you knew that the last 5 minutes before sleeping have the power to completely transform your life? Imagine that you are standing in front of two doors. One leads to a world of plenitude, abundance, and love, and the other to a place of confusion and fear. And this is where it gets interesting. Every night, just before sleeping, you decide which door to cross, even if you are not aware of it. At that moment, you are sowing the seeds of what will blossom in your life. The problem is that many of us are not aware of this power. We get carried away by habits. We let the noise of the day accompany us until sleep, and we allow our mind to wander between worries and distractions. But those last 5 minutes are like a portal, a moment when the barriers between your conscious and subconscious mind are diluted, and everything you think, imagine, or feel is etched deeply into the fertile ground of your subconscious. Your subconscious does not sleep. It is the tireless gardener of your life. Every thought you give it becomes a seed that will germinate sooner or later. But here is the secret. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. Between your fears and your dreams, it accepts everything it receives as truth and works silently to manifest it into your reality. Then the question is not only which door you will cross tonight, but also what seeds you will plant before sleep comes to you. To understand this process, we must first explore how your mind works. Think of your conscious mind as the captain of a ship, and your subconscious as the ocean during the day. The captain navigates the waters, making decisions, solving problems, and setting the course. But the vast and unfathomable ocean is what really moves the ship. No matter how skilled the captain is, if the currents of the ocean are not aligned with his direction. Similarly, your conscious mind is busy handling the tasks of the day, but it is your subconscious that silently directs your beliefs, emotions, and habits. This is a vast, deep space and always active. It never rests. It never questions everything you give it. It accepts it and uses it as your life experience. This is where the importance of mental states comes in. During the day, most of us operate in a state known as beta, where the brain is active and focused on solving problems. But when we begin to relax, we enter the alpha state, that moment of calm you experience when you are daydreaming or losing yourself in a deeper, pleasurable thought. There is still the theta state, the magical bridge between wakefulness and sleep. In theta, your mind is so relaxed that the subconscious becomes completely receptive, like fertile soil, ready to receive any seed you plant. Imagine your mind as a garden. Every thought you have is a seed, and your subconscious is the soil that nourishes them and transforms them into reality. Every night when you go to bed, you approach a powerful threshold, the moment when your conscious mind begins to shut down and your subconscious takes command. This is the moment when the doors of your mind are completely open, and you can choose what you want to sow in that internal garden. But what do we usually do in those valuable moments? Many of us let the external noise enter without restrictions. Television series, negative news, worries about the next day, without realizing we are giving those seeds to our subconscious mind that will accept them and manifest them. These 5 minutes are like a blank canvas. You can fill it with the images and emotions that you want to flourish in your life, or you can let it be tinged with the shadows of your doubts and fears. It is not just about avoiding negative thoughts, but about taking conscious control of what you are giving to your mind. What would happen if instead of worrying about your problems, you visualize solutions? What if instead of thinking about what is missing in your life, you concentrate on visualizing that you already have it? is in these final minutes when you decide which of the two doors you will cross. One of them takes you to paradise, that state where your dreams and desires align with your reality. The other door, however, takes you to a reality shaped by your fears and limitations. But here is the key: you always have the power to choose. This moment is an opportunity to reprogram your mind to align your thoughts with the life you really want to live. You can imagine the life of your dreams in great detail, feel the excitement of having what you want, hear the words you long to hear, see the vibrant colors of that ideal reality. By doing so, you are planting the seeds of that experience in the fertile ground of your subconscious. This moment is a gift. It is the portal that connects your internal world with the external, your present with your future. It is easy to fall into patterns that, without realizing it, sabotage our ability to manifest what we really want. Think about the nights you have fallen asleep in front of the television, watching programs you barely remember, or the times your phone has been the last thing you saw before closing your eyes. Perhaps you have fallen into the habit of mentally reviewing everything that went wrong during the day, or you have worried about tomorrow's tasks, as if the simple act of worrying could solve them. However, each of these actions sends a clear message to your subconscious, telling it that that is what you should prioritize. Chaos, distraction, stress, sleeping while you consume random content is like inviting an intruder to sow in your garden. That series or those news loaded with negative emotions do not disappear when you turn off the screen. They stay there, impregnating the fertile ground of your subconscious. Your mind, that never stops working, begins to process those images and emotions, giving them shape in your daily life. Thus, without realizing it, you allow those seeds that were never yours to germinate. In your other common mistake is to cling obsessively to a single desire. Maybe you have found yourself repeating affirmations as if they were a magic formula, hoping that by saying it enough times something will change. But mechanical repetition, without emotion or without an adequate mental state, is like yelling at a closed door. Your subconscious is not that. Because the words do not have the intention or the emotional weight necessary to cross that threshold, the subconscious responds to what it feels, not only to what it hears. That is why focusing solely on a goal without making space for other areas of your life can generate frustration and block the natural flow of manifestation. However, these habits can be changed. Every night you have the opportunity to reset your mind, release distractions, and set clear and powerful intentions. Creating a bedtime routine not only sets you up for a more restful sleep, but also lays the groundwork for a reality more aligned with your deepest desires. The first step in creating this routine is to silence external noise. Turn off the TV, put away your phone, and allow the space around you to reflect the calm you wish to cultivate within yourself. Instead of filling the minutes before sleep with content that drains your energy, transform your environment into a sanctuary. Dim the lights. Listen to soft music or sounds that raise your vibration, such as harmonic frequencies that calm your mind and prepare it for rest. Once your environment is ready, dedicate a few minutes to your body. Stretching gently not only helps release the accumulated tension of the day, but also sends a message to your mind. It's time to relax. Imagine that with each stretch, you are preparing the ground, removing weeds so that the seeds you plant will find fertile, clean soil. As your body relaxes, your mind will naturally begin to enter a calm state. This is the perfect moment to connect with your intentions. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and focus your attention on your breathing. Feel the air enter and leave your body slowly and steadily, like the waves of the sea. This simple act of breathing consciously is like opening the door to your subconscious, inviting it to participate in this transformation process. Now visualize the life you want. Do not limit yourself to imagining it as a distant movie. Feel it as if it were already your reality. If you long for abundance, imagine how it feels to have it. If you are looking for love, Visualize interactions full of affection and connection. If you desire health, feel the vitality running through your body. Do not focus only on the images. Involve all your senses. What colors do you see? What sounds do you hear? What aromas do you perceive? The key is to make this experience so real for your mind that it has no other option than to accept it as true. And while you build this vision, do not forget to add emotions. The subconscious responds with greater intensity to what it feels. Let gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm fill every corner of this visualization. Allow yourself to smile, knowing that what you are visualizing is already here on the way to you. If you feel your mind wandering, don't worry. Bring your attention back gently, as if you were tending a delicate garden. When you finish your visualization, maintain a relaxed and natural attitude. You don't need to force anything. Let the images and emotions you have created flow freely. As you approach sleep, your subconscious will take over from here, working tirelessly while you sleep to align your reality with those intentions you planted. The beauty of this practice is that it doesn't need to be perfect for it to work. Some nights, your visualizations will be clear and vivid. Others, they might seem more scattered, but what really matters is the consistency. With each night that you dedicate to this routine, you will be training your subconscious to become a more powerful ally to work with you and not against you. This process not only transforms what happens inside you, but also what happens around you. The seeds that you plant in those sacred moments before sleep not only germinate in your mind, but also in your life. A new routine, a new way of sleeping can be the first step to a new reality. In the end, it all begins with one decision. What seeds are you going to plant tonight? How you choose to use the last 5 minutes before you sleep. The human mind is an ever-evolving miracle, a system designed to adapt and transform with every thought, experience, and emotion. This phenomenon known as brain plasticity reveals that the brain is not static, but moldable, like clay, in the hands of a potter. Every time you repeat a thought or perform an action, you are carving grooves in the landscape of your mind. Over time, these grooves become well-traveled paths, automatic patterns that determine how you perceive and respond to the world around you. And this is where intention plays its most important role as night falls. It's not just about wishing. It's necessary to visualize, feel, imagine in detail the life you long for. Feel it in every cell of your being. Let the body experience the thrill of having achieved your goals as if they were already reality. This simple yet profoundly powerful act is the one that sends the clearest message to your subconscious. This is what I have, and this is who I am. Your subconscious works silently to align your reality with the one you give it. But the process never ends. When you wake up each morning, you become the caretaker of that garden by nourishing it with thoughts and emotions that reinforce what you planted the night before. Do not destroy during the day what you built at night. Reflect for a moment. What kind of life are you creating with the thoughts that you allow to enter your mind before sleeping? Are you creating a paradise full of possibilities, or are you allowing your fears and worries to dictate the course of your existence? The answer is within you, because every night you have the opportunity to choose. Every night is a new opportunity to start over, to plant intentions that transform not only your dreams, but also your awakening. The next time you go to bed, dedicate those final 5 minutes to planting something beautiful in your subconscious. Imagine the life you want. Feel the excitement of living it. Let your mind fill with images of gratitude, abundance, and love. This is your moment to cross the door to your own heaven on earth, to take the reins of your mind and guide it toward what you really want. If you got this far, tell me what you are going to plant tonight in your subconscious. Leave me your answer in the comments. And of course, as always, receive a big hug on behalf of the entire team. We say goodbye for today. Wishing you the best in the world. Thank you very much for your company. See you soon. Stay awake.